sounds pretty good. Let's turn that down a little bit. Skip my words. Also, don't mind the millions of followers. They will also be here to attend the ceremony of judging cities, taverns, and they could use a drink anyways, and the prisons themselves. They might not come with me prison-wise, but still. Oh god, are they going to attack everybody if I should have made a new character? Whatever, you guys probably want some craziness anyways. Alright, so this is Falkreath. And I gotta say, and I have a feeling Rithal and Dawnstar and such are going to have the same problem. I will say that Falkreath has a little bit more buildings going on and such, but it still feels like any other village. I feel that, like, Dawnstar and Morthal at least have some unique, like, docks and stuff over the water, like pathways over the water and stuff. Like, I kind of like their layout better. This is nice and green. A lot of greenery here. Characters-wise here, I don't remember a whole lot of the characters here. The Barbus quest here is pretty cool. I like that Daedric quest. But, they have a healthy amount of farm goods and farm animals, it seems.
Try not to judge Falkreath too harshly, visitor.
Some of their animals are just kind of wandering out in the open, I guess, too. So there's that. Got themselves a blacksmith. Got a couple shops and homes.
People say Skyrim is one of the most dangerous places in Taverns. I think they're wrong.
Barracks.
It's magnificent, and I'm proud to call it home.
Maybe we can just walk into the barracks. Alright. So... your prison is... what's with all these books and stuff? You got a bunch of quest-related stuff, probably stuff that's, related to Creation Club stuff. Got upstairs for the guard.
So, what is it? I can almost taste it.
Sorry to knock your stuff down,
Citizen?
I've got some guards sitting up here. Okay.
Soon. I can almost taste it.
Nice bed placements and stuff. What's going on?
What do you need?
Is there sleeping areas down here?
Stay out of trouble,
beds.
Argonian.
Got a bed. You know, there's enough sitting areas. I don't like the narrow-ass hallway. Alright. You got a decent cot, I guess. Or a couple, actually. You got a table, you got some food. Got something for mopping in there.
Just my luck. Stuck in the
Bags.
sticks with this
Got a
crazy
guard
old
watching
woman.
the place. He gets pretty close to the door, though. Probably picking up. Okay, I didn't know you could open the door. Got your piss bucket or whatever. Got a bench to sit down. The guard's got a little reading/drinking area. It's pretty nice. Got your chests here, barrels, haystacks. Don't know what the use of those are. Plenty of sitting areas. Got another room back here. Got a crap bucket for him too.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
I got a circular prison for this one prisoner.
Good morning. Don't think you can
Morning.
barter
He's
with me
kinda
like
nice,
one of
too.
those damned shopkeepers.
So You actually got a prisoner in here, but it
Need
doesn't-
something?
His room is filled with water, and he's like all alone with no barely any clothes on.
What do you...
He must be chilly in there. Like, and I'm pretty sure that he turns into a werewolf and escapes later, so
What is it,
probably not a
Argonian?
very strong prison. I mean, it's a spacious little spot. Okay, Janessa, you can stay. Jail.
I used to be an
I
adventurer
don't like
like
the hallway up this way, though.
you. Stay out of
Yeah,
trouble,
exactly
Argonian.
why.
Huh? Oh,
God damn it. Okay, we gotta load a save again. This is Temerian 2. We should have probably just made a new dude in general. Yeah, here it is. Okay, good. So Valkyrie is a little weak city-wise, and even jail-wise, it's a little weak. Jail at least has some things going for it, but very minor, and I think the only escape route is just picklocking the door. So, yeah. I should have probably made a new character for this, instead of the one with like 1 million followers. But I want them to check out the tavern. Now, their Jarl, I don't remember much about their Jarl. Maybe I should have a talk to the Jarl. See what the Jarl is, what he's like. Oh, it's this dude. Played by Hisoka.
Yes? What is it that you want?
He's kind of
Orlin
a
speaks
posh,
much about the war and the Stormcloaks, but he knows who provides.
kind of a posh asshole. Unless you help him out with stuff.
Come and see me again sometime.
Not a very
I might have some use for you.
good outlook. Okay, so he's clearly for the Imperials. So, the good news is he's probably not racist.
The Stormcloaks want freedom, but don't understand its price.
Alright,
Stay out of trouble, Argonian.
it's a boring city, honestly. Valkyrie, I can't even call it a city. It feels like a village. A slightly bigger village. I don't know. I don't come to the stores here very often either. Like, a lot of the stores are the same typical stores you see. I'll check a couple of them out, though. Got Grey Pine Goods.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Thank you, sir. Very nice. I will judge your places also
Can
on
I get
your
you
kindness
something?
or your rudeness, depending. So, got a little bag of money. Looks kind of like someone's house, which I'm assuming this is kind of your house. And upstairs is, yeah, okay, yeah, it is kind of your house. So,
Look around all you
it's-
want, but
it's
don't
decent,
try
it's
anything
okay,
funny.
But nothing amazing. It's just moderate. Works, it's functioning. So if somebody wanted to rob you, it would probably not be the greatest place. Let's check with your blacksmith here. Hello. Hello there. Hi.
steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to Dengear first, and the Empire second.
Okay.
See me at my forge if you need arms or armor.
Okay. You're nice. Seems like the people are nice other than the Jarl. The Jarl's kind of a dickhead.
My father.
Where are the other stores? Are they back here somewhere? Where are they? There's a house or somebody. Somebody's home. You got a lumber mill. That's always good. Okay. What are you guys thinking? Do you guys like this place so far? I mean, it's got nice greenery and such. It just kind of looks like every other village I've seen. Kind of boring. People are nice here at least. Except for the Jarl once again. Jarl's a dickhead. This just kind of looks like a really small store and house. Or something that's supposed to be a store, I'm guessing. It probably doesn't even... Yeah, it doesn't have a second floor. Legitimately, the house just fuses with the store. And the store owner's not even at the front counter. So I can just do this. So they're not even paying
Call
attention.
upon me if I can be of any service.
Okay. They're kind of hard at work, though. I'll give them that. But this is a kind of boring fused house mixture of a store. I don't know if I like that. Barracks again. Yeah, this the jail and
Helgen,
city itself
destroyed by a dragon.
kind of meh.
Hard to believe, isn't it?
Right, I want to check their tavern. Where is your tavern? Well, I see you got a lady out front here. I'm guessing she's like a sex bartender. She's got a lot of eye
A
makeup.
fine day
on.
to you, friend. May you die with a
Looks kinda
sword in your
tired.
hands.
Dead Man's Drink. Interesting. Interesting name. Alright. Hello.
This is a local favorite and
Ah, it's
one of
Dengar.
the first songs I ever learned.
Oh, you got a bard.
Ragnar the Red.
Nicely dressed. Hello.
I was Jarl once, but I was encouraged to step down when I took sides with the Stormcloaks.
Ah, okay.
It was an imperial plot, I tell you.
Okay, so kind of a
And the
mad,
braggart did
crazy
swagger
old
and
man.
his blade as he told
Sides
of bold
with
battles and gold he had made.
Okay. This looks like my friends are enjoying the entertainment.
When he met the shield maiden Matilda, who
Watch what you're doing.
What?
Now here's a man I'm glad to see.
Okay, we
Now I
barely
think
know
it's
each
high
other,
time that
okay?
you lie down and bleed.
So,
And so then came
one,
clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal.
got a bigger two-bedroom. I'm wondering if this
And
is
the
the
braggart
owner's.
named Ragnar was boastful no more.
I've seen enough.
Well, I escaped fighting in Cyrodiil, only to have it track me down again in Skyrim.
What do you make
Okay.
of that?
You hear any juicy gossip in town? Be sure to share it with me.
Okay, they gossip around here. Nice to know. It's very spacious, and I guess the fire. Like,
Well, I
when it
wouldn't
comes to
complain if we
the
could string together
smoke
a few
heading
sunny
towards the
days now
ceiling,
and
it's
then.
not too short. Like, it would be a hazard otherwise. Got Thought Career. There just seems like there's plenty of people coming in. Decent amount of people. So, I'm guessing their business is doing decently. I can't say much. I mean, they got the little table over there. Somebody's gonna use it now. And they got enough stuff set up on the tables and such for people. Got entertainment. You got
Watch what
stuff
you're doing.
organized and ready. You even got your own self-defense weapon. Okay, I don't know if I did that or you did that, but it looks like you have some bottles knocked over here, so I deduct points for that. But otherwise, it looks well organized. Got some firewood and kettle by the fire. There's even one inside the fire. I don't know if that's a safety hazard or what, but yeah. So far I feel like I can rank. I feel like the tavern and the people are the strongest thing about this town, as well as the greenery. But it's kind of boring. There's not as memorable characters. It's not as light. It doesn't feel as lively as I'm sure some of the other places do. Mostly, it's got enough farm animals and stuff, but I think I've seen more other places. I don't really like a lot of the stores, the guards, the jail and barracks is kind of boring. There's not been that much beds for how many guards I've actually seen here. Even the guards feel kind of weak, like there's not many guards walking around in general. But I guess there's enough to get by. They got them stationed well enough, at least. Got a lumber mill, got plenty of homes, and it is decently big compared to like the villages, as well as probably Morthal. Winterhold, though Winterhold has its own giant-ass college.
I've seen enough death.
See that later. Yes, I will.
Never tire of a good
so.
fight. What do you make of that?
All right. To rank this. You have that one prisoner that's not well guarded, which kind of gets out as a werewolf. So I'm gonna have to give this place 5.5. 5.5 out of 10. It's just average. Yeah. It's just not amazing or anything. I think I can say similar to both. The tavern might be like a 6. And the prison is a 5. I'll give it a 5.6. It's only slightly above the rest of the town, but overall, yeah. It's just not a memorable place to me. Alright, we're checking all the boring places first, and then getting to the bigger places later. So let's do Morthal next. Excuse me. Alright. Oh my gosh, you have a bunch of guards just kind of out of nowhere. Now, you don't even have the bridge overhang, though, for this place. I at least thought that was decent, though, admittedly, I think Riverwood has something similar. I like, though, your little fishing
The Legion's
area,
always looking for strong, capable warriors.
your river kind of bending around buildings and stuff next to the river. It's a nice look of a city, for a town or whatever, village. Still looks like a village, but I like the aesthetic better here. The other place was more like earth. This is more like water.
Can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys.
Okay. Thank you for that. So, what is this? This is a house. Yep, Alda's house. We got blacksmith there. Blacksmith's kind of out of reach. It's pretty far away from everything else. I don't know what this place is.
Morthal used to be a quiet place.
Guard?
Then
Oh, it's a
the world
guardhouse.
used to make sense.
Okay, you got a guardhouse. The other place didn't even really have a guardhouse separate from the prison. Though, should it be separate from the prison? I guess it's something... Okay, we gotta... I'm guessing this has a similar layout to the other place, so I don't know if I'll bother other than to see if people in there are nice. What time is it? Also, I need to check time. Okay, I have plenty of time, that's fine. Alright, so... Wait, where's the store owner? There's all you guys, but I don't see the store owner. You just leave your door unlocked without actually being at your front counter? Nobody's in here. And it is a very similar layout. I'm gonna have to deduct points for not having the person be in here. Oh, are you gonna take over business? I guess you took over business. Okay. Oh, she took over. So, yeah, there's nobody in here, so... There's no repercussions for that. I'm taking stuff. Are you gonna stop me? No? You even drop stuff on your floor. It's organized, but there's nobody that's here to stop me from doing what I'm doing now. So I'm gonna have to deduct points for that, as well as, once again, your frickin' store is just the same. It's nicely organized, but it's boring aesthetic-wise. I'm deducting points for not even being there.
Staying safe, I hope.
And leaving your door unlocked. Usually you lock the door when it's closed. Yeah, it's still unlocked. Alright, I don't know if that's a glitch or anything, but
Let
yeah.
me guess.
You even
Someone
got a...
stole your sweet roll.
Shut up. I don't want to hear that line. You even got a burnt down house here. I think the guards can tell me about this house, but yeah.
I've seen enough
might wanna
death
do
to
something
last
about
3
that.
lifetimes. Yet I never tire of a good fight.
Okay, we
What
got
do
the
you make
tavern
of
here. I kind of want to check the Jarl first, and the jail. Okay. Where's the jail? The Jarls. Where's the prison? Let's just go to the hall first. Go meet the Jarl. He's not even at his chair. Most of the Jarl places look the same. Maybe I should go to them. The Falkreath and Morthal have a very... They're just typical Jarl places, so they're nice looking. Oh. Are you married to the Jarl? What?
So, life has brought you to Morthal, and to me. What purpose this serves, we will no doubt see. Welcome.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna be mean. See.
I stand where I have always stood, here in Morthal.
Okay.
Now is not the time to fight amongst ourselves. I fear dark days approach, and all of Skyrim's strength will be needed.
Okay.
Until next time.
Ah. Let's see. Let's stand by somebody. Huh. That guy doesn't look like he's part of either Stormcloaks or the... Are you?
You will not disrespect Jarl Idgrad while in this hall. Do
Okay.
we have an understanding?
Okay.
Then by all means, go about your business.
Okay.
Until next time.
Alright, I guess she's neutral. Interesting. Interesting take. She also seems nice. I mean, she's got a voice that sounds like she would be somebody that's a little bit more cranky, but she seems nice. She's got a neutral stance. She doesn't pick sides, which understandable, but I guess political-wise, it doesn't work very well. It's like,
What is it, Argonian?
you do have kind of an Imperial, because I saw
Helgen,
some Imperials
destroyed by
come
a
out of your
dragon.
guardhouse here.
Hard to believe.
Can I check your guardhouse, please, sir?
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those stamped shopkeepers. What
Yeah,
do you
you got
need?
Imperials here. You got Legate, Tyrannus, Dolus.
Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me.
Okay, this is just
Everything's
a
all right?
guardhouse so far. You got Benhor, I don't know. Oh wait, is he one of my followers? You got another one of these cramped hallways. Here, I'm gonna quick save it.
I've never been a sellsword. Never traded my...
You can tell me about Salzburg. Excuse me. It's very similar layout to the last one. Got more cots, but you're missing a lot of like the table and accessory-wise other stuff. Mostly the same. Got a better chandelier setup. But you're lacking in other stuff like a table and some food. It's kind of tied with the other place.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
Oh, is there a guard? Oh, okay, he's sitting right here. Hello?
What is it? Dragons?
No. So, I'm gonna reload that save. So far, kind of boring as well. I like the aesthetic better. Oops, that's an autosave, not the quick save. The aesthetic is better to certain things, but
When I was young, I journeyed with my father on hunting expeditions into
and the
Morrowind.
Jarl's
The
a
cliff
little
racers
nicer.
made for excellent sport.
Seems like they do kind of have a side they chose though. There's an Imperial dude here. Not much to say. Let me see the tavern. I have a feeling the tavern's samey though. Stuff are finely organized. Not many stores that I've seen either. That's another thing.
Damn Stormcloak
Kind of
rebels.
lackluster on its stores. Its blacksmith is kind of out of the way. I think this is just a house. Yeah, it's a house. Not many houses either. It's not very big on the building selection. I don't see farmland. The other place at least had a farm. Oh, there's some animals. Okay. Have chickens at least. Got a burnt down house. I don't know how that looks for you guys. And there's a house here. You have a mill in the back there.
Damn Stormcloak rebels.
I like that. Yeah, got this nice big stone bridge over. Is there a house over there? Am I seeing another house? Oh, I see a house right here. So yeah, there is another house. I like the aesthetic of the town. I just think that somehow it's a little weaker than Valkyrie. I feel like I was probably too harsh to Valkyrie. I don't know. Let's check out its tavern. What's it called? Moorside Inn. I like the name. Stands out more than the dead man's drink. Alright. Yeah, it's a very similar aesthetic. Still well organized, it seems. You could use more tankards, unless you got some down here. Oh, you're very
Welcome to the
nicely
Moorside.
organized.
If you need
Very
anything,
nicely
I'll be
organized
around.
there.
Good to have a
Oh,
customer.
and over there too. You're pretty nice. Okay, I wasn't expecting to see that happen. You're pretty nice too, it seems. For the owner. Very similar room setups. Oh, there's somebody actually living here. Oh, this must be your bard. Oh wait, I heard about this place. The bard is apparently terrible, and not many people come here. So, oh god, that's not good. The tavern's not very lively. I know it's nighttime, but like people don't even like the bard here, from what I remember. Not many people come here. I think even if I ask you about your place, you say that well, you don't even have a cauldron. You just have the pots here. Okay. You don't even have wood next to the fire. You're
Now
kinda
here's
far away
there
from
ain't
the
much to
desk.
offer,
Come back
but
here.
if you want a place dry to spend the night, I'll rent you a room.
Okay.
Lurbuck? Fancies himself a bard. He pays, so I let him stay.
Okay.
If I had any customers, I'd be worried about him annoying them. But,
People
well,
say
look
Skyrim is one of the
around.
most dangerous places in
I think
Tamriel.
it's the reason
See
we
ya.
don't
I
have
think they're
customers,
wrong.
though.
It's magnificent, and I'm proud to call it home.
It's nice. Oh, your cauldron's knocked over here, though. I don't know if I've done that or somebody else has done that, but if it is knocked over for a particular reason, then it's might want to fix that. Yeah, it doesn't have a booming business here. That kind of sucks. Bard is making business terrible, I'm guessing. What is this place? That is a house. Okay. It's that same store. Okay, got a fisherman over here. Hello.
Need something?
Fishing map. I like the aesthetic, but I have a feeling because of how the tavern is, as well as the guard barracks, is a little weaker in my opinion.
Disrespect the law
or
and you
just
disrespect
tied
me.
with the one from the other place. And the Jarl's nicer, but
What is
not
it?
much farm life.
Soon,
I'm
I
gonna
can
have
almost
to
taste it.
rate this place a 5.4. And the same goes for the guard barracks. Actually, the guard barracks will be tied with Valkyries, whatever I gave that, and then with, which will be documented in the video when you play back, and then the town itself is weaker, so 5.4, and the tavern is pretty weak. I think I'm going to give it, while it is better organized, its business is not booming very well. So I'm going to have to give it a 5.1. We're in a 5 region so far with these first places. Also, you don't have much farm life once again, so yeah, there's that too. Let's check out Dawnstar, which I believe both Falkreath and Dawnstar have a Dark Brotherhood area nearby. So that's nice. Nice to know that assassins live not far from your town. That's always wonderful. If they decided to assassinate some of you in the town. Also, don't find many of the characters also very memorable in frickin' Morthal. I would have to judge these by whatever Jarls take place too. Whoever, depending on
I love the
whoever
cold
wants
air. It's
Now, this place
exhilarating.
is a
Perhaps
little
it's because of my North blood, but there's something
and more
about it that
confusing.
makes
This
me
is more of
feel
a
alive.
wintry setting. One was water, one was forest, and this one's winter. So it's got like an upper area and a lower area. There are quite a few buildings. Oh, you got a ship. Wonder if it's a functioning one that can take you places.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll?
You got guards that actually are both female and male, so you have a diverse set of guards.
Trouble?
Got a mine here. That's great. That's where it's your business. Okay, got a house. You got your boat here, your longship. Question is it
Once saving gets in the
functioning
blood.
I don't like taking orders from a boy, but I need the gold.
Everyone thinks I'm too young to be a ship's captain. By inheritance, as my men are fond of saying. Can't blame them. I've been trying to take the last trade we did. Some fine cut void salts from the College of Sailor. If you're not afraid of a little exploring, I'll pay good gold to get those salts.
Okay.
All right then.
Giants have...
So I'm guessing you're functional after I do your quest. But not currently. It's kind of in my way. Got a blacksmith / house. Hello? I didn't get
God,
the
I'm so tired.
Okay, this
We
is
forge every
blacksmith.
day if you need anything.
Tired. Oh, you
Seems
got
like no
two.
one is getting a decent night's rest in Dawnstar, stranger. Best
Oh,
buy your
okay.
steel and move on.
Okay, that's right. This is the city plagued by the one danger quest. Got a house here. There's plenty of houses. It looks like. I think that's a house over there too. I'll check in just a moment. This is a house. Yeah, there's plenty of houses here. That's great. What is this? Okay, that is a store. I think that's supposed to eventually become a museum, so interesting. That guy with the boat also can take you places, so that's cool. Got a way of traveling between cities. Got a nice little bit of water here, good for fishing.
I wasn't born in Skyrim, but when I served in the Legion, this land
Got some
became my home.
simply interesting characters here. Some memorable ones at least. What is this? Is this a house? think it might be the same as Valkyrie than Morthal.
The mortar and pestle
where it's like
makes potions.
the
if you can't.
home of the owner is upstairs.
Just step up
okay,
to
at
the
least
counter.
you're at your counter. Frickin' Morthal didn't even have their employer at their counter. They were kind of just gone. It looks well organized though.
I've seen enough death
this is
to last
nicely
3
organized.
lifetimes.
The mortar
I have a
and
ton of
pestle
followers,
you
by the
would
way. I
find
probably should have
from
What do you make of
Taverns
that?
told them to go away. Yeah, and it is a little home area upstairs. Okay. So, yeah, this is basically the same as the others, but still
A
well
stamina
organized. At
potion,
least you're
maybe?
here. You
Popular
seem
with
nice.
young men.
Alright. Thank you. So this
You're
is
someone
giving
who
me
can get
better
things
vibes
done.
than the-
I like that.
This is giving
My
me
duty is
better
to guard
vibes than
Rena
Morthal
Meredith.
Gallery so far. Got a house here, someone to live in. Plenty of houses around here. I don't know how accessible it is from one. You also got multiple mines, which is very helpful, though I don't think you have a mill or farm life. So, where you make up in mines, you don't make up in farm life, it seems. So, I don't know how that's going to affect my rating. This place, you got another house. Okay, you guys are getting really annoying. Frick off. Alright, so let's check the upper area. Seems like you got a kid doing labor work. I don't think that's legal. Let's check the Jarl. We saw that one of the Jarls was an asshole and the other one was nice. For the previous two cities.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl.
Oh.
It's an honor to serve you. The Jarl
I
has
guess
recognized
I'm a
you as a
Thane here.
person
That's
of
weird.
great
I did not
importance
know
in the
that.
hold. A
Thank you,
hero.
Gregor.
The title of Thane is an honor, a gift for your service.
But just stay
Guards
here.
will know to look
Don't
the
follow
other
me. I
way
have enough people
if you
following
tell
me.
them who you are.
Okay, we got a Jarl here. This guy and his guards.
Unless you're here to solve this nightmare problem, I don't need you.
Okay, he's a
Don't bother me again unless it's important.
Okay, he's very rude.
I'm here to lend my magic to the people of
Oh,
Dawnstar.
you got a mage, and you're clearly for the Stormcloaks.
By the divines, I'm tired.
Magician. This is pretty much the typical layout of the other places. You're rude though, but it seems like you have
Just
plenty,
a servant
got
of Skull
plenty
Dale.
going on here. You actually got a
Worthy of time or consideration.
You got some interesting characters here.
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
Yeah, yes, it's a feeling is mutual. Alright, so let's see. What is this? Ah, the guard's place. We got the prison finally. So where the other places didn't really have so far, we didn't check the bigger places. So we're gonna have to check the tavern. Let's do the tavern.
I work for
first.
the Windpeak Inn. You should head on inside.
Okay. I should check how many. There's a video that talks about the employment of people in the city too, that I love. Hello.
What troubles you, my son?
Okay, I know this guy. I love this guy. So we do have some interesting characters here.
Azura's wisdom to you,
Seems
friend.
like most people are
Come,
employed.
come, I haven't got all
My mind
day.
was just somewhere else.
You got a
Do you need a
variety of
room?
people here,
Drink.
so I guess you're not that racist being started.
I've seen enough death to last 3 lifetimes. Yet I never tire of a good fight.
Yeah, at least
What do you make
it's a
of
very
that?
similar layout to the other places.
Yes, sirrah.
Yeah, it's organized. So you even got a particular weapon.
Do you need a room?
Yeah, it's very much the same aesthetic as every other, the other taverns, at least, that I've seen. This is a little bit different, actually, because there was like a double bed in the other one. It's just one solo bed here. You got 2, like, deer heads watching over you.
And what might you need?
You don't have a pot, though. Oh,
This
you
one's
do.
a
I think
favorite of
you
mine.
have
A
chairs
legend
at the
we
front.
all know and love.
How are you as
Need a room? Don't worry. Nightmares don't seem to happen for travelers.
Okay.
The
So,
dragonborn
you're pretty nice.
comes with the
Okay, you got a
voice-wielding
bard, too.
power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, believe, the dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, beware, the
Okay, you got
dragonborn
people enjoying
for the darkness
the
has
entertainment
passed,
at least.
and the legend yet grows. You'll know
Okay,
the
he's not having
dragonborns
fun.
come.
Ron, you're cleaning up. Okay, this is a nice day. The clapping kind of feels like, it sounds like that meme where the one guy starts clapping and the rest of them slowly start clapping afterwards. Alright, so
I work for the
better
Winky here.
impressions of that than Northal's Tavern, because Northal, I guess the bard scares everybody away, which is not good for business, as they clearly told me. Alright, Dawnstar Barracks. We're probably gonna have to save, because I think they have a long-ass hallway. Yeah, I hate the long-ass hallways. So, oh, this is... I mean, it's very open, but, let's check
What
the
do you need?
upstairs. Oh, hi. There's plenty of guards here, that's for sure. Yeah, it looks like, a little training area here. It looks well enough organized, and
What is it?
just very similar layout to the other, to Borthal and Valkyrie. Not enough beds. Once again, the beds. Let's quick save so that I can load myself back up here if I get stuck in the hallway. Okay, let's check your prison area. The reason I'm not putting myself in prison yet, at least when it comes to
Can't wait to kill another
because
Imperial.
I think these do only have one way out, really, and that is locking the door. You stand
You should
awfully
talk to
close the
Rustlake.
door, that's for
Get some
sure.
proper steel.
You got supporting beams. That's good. Not sure how to feel about the scone candles. Got the same beds as Valkyrie and Mortar.
I love the cold air. It's
But
exhilarating.
you have less
Perhaps
stuff
it's
going
because of
on
my
in
Nord
here,
blood,
so
but there's something about it that makes me feel
spacious,
alive.
unless you have 3 prisoners in there. But yeah, this has got to be the worst prison of the 3 I've checked out so far. Oh wait, no, I want to load by save because yeah, that's why. There's a quick save. There it is. I knew that was going to happen. So let's rate this place. So they don't have farmland, but they got plenty of mining resources.
The people here are still plagued with night.
Their prison system is weak, I will say. It doesn't make me feel anything, and it's kind of boring. Somehow weaker than the other places. I'm gonna have to give it a 4.9, the prison jail. That's kind of sad. Tavern is much better than the other places. I'm gonna give it a 5.8, but not much better.
Beware of frost.
Darrell's nice. The people are more memorable here. I like the layout. There's plenty of homes. You got boat travel, mining.
My mother was a strong woman.
Apparently,
She's the one who instructed me on my sword fighting. Can you imagine?
Or should be. Yeah. I think I'll give the town. It's really hard because the other ones have farmland. There's plenty of farming supplies, where this place, not so much. The store is kind of the same. People are nice though. I think there's 2 blacksmiths, which is helpful. Mining helps and resources wise, but
stay out
not
of trouble, Argonian.
Wise. Got diverse guards. Guys, diverse group of guards. Got a museum. And I kind of like the aesthetic of the
Damn
place,
faithless Imperials.
even though it may be cool for some people. I haven't really seen animal life either. I'm gonna have to give it a 5.7. I think it's the same as Valkyrie, pretty much. Valkyrie makes up for its farm life, just its food, its goods. Where this makes up in boat travel and its
You
mining
should talk to Rusty.
resources.
Get some proper steel.
Plenty of people have work here, it seems. Got a nice layout. Yeah. But once again, this feels like another boring kind of village. Alright, Winterhold. And apparently people are affected by nightmares here, so... yeah, at least your tavern has business booming. Prison's weak, your tavern's better than most of the village-looking-ass cities. And, so far your prison's the weakest. And...
when I was young, I journeyed with my father on hunting expeditions.
But there are interesting characters.
The
Alright,
cliff
let's
racers meet what
start from the
excellence
front
for.
here. So, I gather you have 2 burnt down houses here, if I remember. That's not good. You might want to replace those. It's kind of a boring setup. It looks more like every other village, but it's cold and no farm life or mines. You don't even have resources, food, or animals.
Destroyed by a dragon. Hard to believe.
That's not good for business. Let's check the Jarl. It's just called the Jarl's Longhouse. Doesn't have an interesting name or anything.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? My job is to serve the Jarl, not waste time talking with travelers.
Okay, you're a mix of rude and kind. Okay, clearly Stormcloak sided characters. Basically the typical same layouts, except for the mammoth skulls. Everywhere. A little different there. Different decorations.
Ours is the only
placed on
family
horse
left that
flags.
truly cares what happens to Winterhold.
You don't.
Now here's
really
a man I'm glad to see.
Look like a Jarl. Who are you?
Courier will be the first to tell you that if it weren't for that college, we'd all be better off. I agree with him.
Huh. Are you supposed to be the Jarl? You're kind of not very interactable as a Jarl. That kind of sucks. If that's not your Jarl, then... oh, there's your Jarl. Hello.
What's your business here in Winterhold? Should have known.
Okay,
Not that it matters anymore.
Wait, she was sitting
No
in-
one
sitting in
bothers
your
coming
chair.
to Winterhold for
She's
any other
worker?
reason.
Okay.
Winterhold has lost much of its history, and with that much of its power. I aim to change that. I've heard rumors of the resting place of the Helm of Winterhold. The very same helm that Jarl Hansa wore in the First Era.
Okay, so he's kind of a mixture. I guess he's
You
just
know,
fed up with the
Winterhold
Winter
used to be the
College.
seat of power in Skyrim.
But he
Now
doesn't
it's a
seem
shell.
rude overall. Just kind of seems so-so. He's got
Stay
a
out
side
of trouble,
effect.
Argonian.
Oh, shut up. It's Frozen Hearth. Okay. Alright.
I don't deal with any college applicants these days, so don't bother asking.
Okay, you're not very nice, and you are...
People say Skyrim is one of the most
Okay.
dangerous places in Tamriel.
You're a
I think
memorable
they're
character,
wrong.
I'll say that.
It's magnificent, and I'm proud
Okay,
to call
you
it
got
home.
decent setup here. We even got a downstairs.
What are you
There's
doing
not
that
much...
for?
Sorry. Oh, I will say that you have some knocked over stuff. though, so you're not as well organized. But, very similar. Yeah, oh, you got a little... I guess somebody works here. I guess it's that kind of rude mage guy. So I guess you kind of got a store going on in here.
If there's anything you need,
no store out anywhere else. So you got a downstairs. That's cool. In the first place, for me to say that with one of these taverns.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking.
Yeah, it's a decent tavern.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
A little messy, but
we may not have as much to offer as White Rider
Solitude,
but we'll do what we can to make your stay a pleasant one.
You need more buildings, houses.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
But you got plenty of buildings that are burnt down too, so house-wise, you might want to rely on the tavern or the college, home-wise. What is this place? I'm guessing that's a store/house for someone, but it is closed right now. Oh yeah, that's why, because it's 9 p.m. in game, so the store is not even open. Let's make it open then, by passing the time. There we go, Bruna's Oddments. What that is. Alright. Okay, very similar to the last couple
I'll
places.
sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you?
Guessing your food store, you're decently organized, you got some protection too. Yeah, and I don't see display cases usually.
I've never been a sellsword. Never traded...
Yeah, and of course, I'm guessing this is your home upstairs where you live. So you have your house upstairs and your actual cooking and store area downstairs. So, yeah. Well, you got some decorations. And you're once again, you're decently organized. You got plenty of stuff around and that is available to you. Okay. I think it's just the guard barracks and college that I have to take a look at. So, where's the guards barracks? Isn't that over here somewhere? Oh, where is it? Oh, are they the ones with the chill?
Stay out of trouble.
They are, aren't they? Okay, so I know plenty about the chill already. Got a burnt down house over here. Oh, replace your homes. Got a bunch of burnt down houses. That's not good.
No matter what, Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but the
Let's see. I got where that. Okay, there's gotta be something else I can utilize.
village lives on.
So you want me to cast Matriarch, I think.
The college is an asset to Skyrim. It goes unnoticed or unappreciated. Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard.
So I'll talk about Chill.
Follow me.
Chill has cages with little beds on top of them, so I'm guessing it's not comfortable. And it's got big scary Ice Age rocks. This bridge doesn't look very safe, by the way, because you're missing like railings and stuff.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off limits.
So, yeah, you got prison, but it's nowhere near the actual castle, although it is very well guarded, I would say. Chill. Sorry that we're not going there.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind
the prison is the most
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor receive no such treatment here. You are a guest.
So I'm going to give it a 6.7. Best prison so
yes,
far.
of course. The Archmage has
people who are not
very good. Then we're done.
Sleeping in town. Plenty
My
of
father
people.
wanted
There's
me to
plenty
follow
of
in his
memorable
footsteps as a
characters.
hunter,
I will
but
say
I
it's
set my
good to have
aspirations a bit
a
higher.
college,
Never
a
complained.
learning space for people here, so that is a good thing, and it is a nice looking place too. Education is very important. None of the other places can say that. Yeah, it's very nice in here. Though I wish it was a little bit bigger of a place. It's always been a wish of mine. But you got a library upstairs. You got the principal, basically. You even got a Thalmor guy here checking out the place. Got plenty of students. Interesting characters.
We were just beginning.
Looks
Please,
like you're
stay
teaching
and
right
listen.
now.
So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will
Looks like you
destroy
got kind of your own dress code,
Sir, I think
too.
we all understand that fairly well. We
You're all
wouldn't
wearing
be here
very
if we couldn't
similar
control magic.
uniforms. Some of you a
Of
little
course, my
different,
dear,
but
of course.
Still in a
You all
similar
certainly
vein.
possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several
the
if you're
mastery of
talented.
magic.
Equivalent
It
of
takes
the
years,
principal here.
if not decades, of practice and study.
He is wearing a interesting
What are we waiting
outfit
for?
to
Let's get started.
show his high status.
Please, please.
We're wearing
This is
our own
exactly what I'm talking about.
to show you
Eagerness
teacher
must be
status.
tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
Okay, your students seem to be arguing with you.
Is that so?
See,
Now,
he agrees
if you
with us
just
too.
stand right
Why
over
don't you
there,
actually show us something?
All right,
Some of
let's
your
settle
students are a
down.
bit impatient.
I suppose we can try something practical.
Okay.
In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic.
Okay.
I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it.
Alright, he's gonna teach us something. Let's see if I can find it here. Okay, I have to look in the W section. Which is way down here. Oh, okay, it's not in the W section.
Block spells, all right? Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up.
Okay. Trying to find it first off. Having trouble trying to find it. Yeah, I'm having trouble trying to find this for some reason. it? I don't think it would be under this, though. No. Oh, here we go. I found it.
You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please.
Do I have some potion? No.
Just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast, hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity.
You're excavating.
I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
Interesting. We got a place to learn from.
I really miss traveling like this. Walking the breadth of Skyrim has always filled my heart with excitement.
Yeah, the town itself is kind of mixed, but you do have a great college here. That kind of makes up for things. Kinda.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
I gotta give your I already rated your prison, actually. Your tavern is okay. Got it downstairs, so I'll give it a solid 6. Sorry that I'm rating this stuff so low. They did have a little bit of a mess in the front. Behind the counter, I should say. And, yeah. It's just kind of the same deal as the other taverns. Nothing superb yet. As for the town, not many homes to
you
live
can
in.
cast a few spells.
And
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Most of the homes are burned down, sadly. Broken in some way, shape, or form. The Jarl's okay here. People are memorable characters. So I'm gonna give the town itself, it's gonna be a 5.9.
What is it?
Because the college
no
is really what
lollygagging.
holds you up to standards that stand out. Otherwise, if you were just counting the town itself, it's a weak 4 out of 10. Very weak 4. Alright. Now that we're finally done with the boring places, we can get on to the more interesting places. We got Markarth, Solitude, Whiterun, Riften, and Windhelm. We're going to start with Windhelm. It's prison, it's tavern, it's homes, it's people, and so on and so forth. Excuse me.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
Your mouth isn't moving when you're talking.
You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking.
Okay,
unworthy of
one
such as
into
you.
the town, and this lady's already telling me that people are very prejudiced here. That's
Nothing
great.
new there. Most of the Nords
So,
living in
guessing some of the
Windhelm
people
don't
are
care much
jerks
for us. But
and very
Rolf is the
divided.
worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning.
Okay.
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
I mean, she's
looking for
she's
shipping.
nice, but it sounds
We
like some of
always
the other
offer better
townspeople
service
are very
than the
nice.
East Empire.
Alright, so... It's very cold.
I
and
made my
icy
fortune as a
here,
sea
but it
captain,
looks like
but now
there's
I'm retired.
plenty of hobbits going on here. And There's plenty of homes, some of them kind of off the side here. Weirdly. We got a quarter, I know, as well as the docks, where the Arconians are treated kind of more like slaves, so that's not a good work environment. They got a job. At least they're employed, even if it's out of some other nasty obligation. So, deducting points for the motivation, but at least they get paid and work. Have work. And I guess kind of a living space, even if it means their living space is kind of crappy. So, some prejudice in the town. Even got the same deal kind of going on with Dark Elves. They stick to their own.
It's good to relax when I can, but I still have to listen to my brothers talking about injustices.
Here. The stores for this town, some of the stores do stand out, but other ones, it's more like there's markets outside, and the stores kind of look kind of generic, like they would be from other, like the boring towns that I just checked. So
Azura's
aesthetic-wise, as well as once again the motivation-wise behind the places is kind of sad. I will say that the outside of the tavern, as well as
was one of the best soldiers in the Stonecloak army.
Though Ulfric is kind of a racist jerk, so while he has a nice place that certainly stands out amongst most of the places, he himself is kind of a mixed bag. He's an interesting character while also being a rather nasty in motivation and thinking character. And I do like the tavern here. The jail, if I remember correctly, the jail is kind of meh, but I guess it has the same cage rooms, but it is one of the scarier prisons. It goes to the guards barracks. It's a little harder to escape. There's plenty of guards already waiting for you and plenty of beds for them, so well supplied. Clearly Stormcloak heavy. And they got torture devices, so kind of the most scariest and threatening, other than the chill place. So prison-wise, other than the aesthetic being kind of boring, but still somewhat terrifying, I'm gonna have to give the prison let's get a 6.1. No, I don't like it as much as the shell. Let's go to 5.9. And as for the city's interesting. Its layout is very confusing though, and it doesn't seem like while they do have plenty of houses, it doesn't seem like they treat a lot of their civilians.
There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
This here's Candlehearth Hall. Great rooms upstairs, and there's a bed for rent on the ground floor.
Decently
Seeing a good tavern might be just the thing to lift my
Oh,
spirits.
you also have played
Good
on
to
the
see
floor
you.
here.
At least you know how to treat someone properly.
With our blood and our steel, we will take back our
Very
home.
unique rooms though.
All hail to Ulfric! You are the High King. In your great honor, we drink and we sing.
So there's somewhere for people.
We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
Chefs here working.
This land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
Even you actually have a like a cooking area, but it's not very
All hail
spacey,
to Ulfric!
and you need more
They
like
call me a
cups
war
at the
hero.
front tent.
I'm no hero. I'm just a soldier who didn't want to
There's
die.
not much going on here. I like the upstairs though. You got plenty of sitting spaces, though it would probably be more roomy if your tables were a lot bigger. You got a nice fire pit in the middle
Every
here,
night,
and it goes,
I walk around the Grey Quarter and let them grayskins know what I think of them.
The smoke go out through a chimney on the top, so that's.
I've been a bit
good.
out of sorts since our daughter was taken from us.
Seems like the business is
Ron's one of the most savage fighters I've ever seen.
People here.
What do you need, my friend?
So yeah, I like
Good
it.
to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You
So
give
you
an
got a
old man.
mixed bag of people, though. You got both nice people and rude people. So it's an interesting city. Aesthetic-wise, once again, it is very strong, but confusing. People are mixed, and yeah. I'm going to give it a city-wise. I'm going to give it a. That is hard. That is hard. While the city is cool, it's just you also have, I believe, you have a homestead as well as a place for your
Friends like you are hard to find.
And very.
So basically a morgue and a cemetery. So in case anything's happened.
My mother was a strong woman. She's the one who instructed me
A
in
lot
my
of the other
sword
places
fighting.
didn't really have that. I
Can
think
you imagine?
Valkyrie might have though. Or was it Marshall? I can't remember which. Got some good business going on here. You got an outside business and inside stores. Probably very cool though.
Everyone says Yorland Grey
Plenty of
is the best
blacksmiths.
smith in Skyrim.
No farm related. I think you do have farms outside of the place though. Let me check. Yeah, you got 2 farms out here, and then there's there's 3 farms out here. Okay, so you got plenty of farms. You also got a stable for travel purposes, and you got the docks for travel purposes through the ocean and such. So it's a lot more functional in those areas. So I'm gonna have to give it a 6.9 out of 10. Tavern, I'm going to give a I'll give it a solid 7. It's a pretty cool tavern, and it's booming in its business. And then the prison wise, I think I already rated that. So I think we're set here. Just treat your people with more respect. That's all I will say. All right. So let's actually let's do Whiterun next. So Whiterun has plenty of farms outside, as well as there's actually animals and farms inside too. So they got plenty of animal life and farm life. I don't think they have resource-wise when it comes to mines or mine workers. I know they have plenty of houses and people, and I know that it's
There's
also
a nip in
kind
the
of
air.
mixed honest people,
Cold won't
but
be good for my crops.
most of the people
Never
are
is.
nice, and they're not racist. You also got your own individual guardhouse, and then you've got a barracks and a prison.
I own the Pelagia farm just outside the city wall. Nimriel takes
Also,
good care of things.
you got the stores. You also
People
got another
say Skyrim
area of
is one of the
teaching,
most
which
dangerous
is more
places in
guild,
Cambria.
in this case,
I think they're wrong.
of companions.
It's magnificent, and I'm
But
proud.
you got an area of learning. You know, in a sense, that is. I think. Oops, that's my fault. Sorry. So, other than the stuff I knocked over, I do like a lot of the stores here. They're organized. They also have their own places for you to living spaces, so they function as kind of like a similar way to taverns too. Got employed people both outside the city and inside. There's some people retired, if I remember correctly. Got plenty of houses. There's actually one open right now for someone to live in. Got a very nice aesthetic. Whiterun has a very nice aesthetic to it. Once again, I love most of the stores here. I think these stores' aesthetics stand out amongst most, as well as the characters here stand out amongst most, even the ruder characters. And I already know a lot about the tavern, but we're going to go to jail at the tavern anyway. The Jarl's place too.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything.
The security in
White. There's a decent amount of business going on here. There's plenty of people working here, as well as there's business. Let's see how organized
A fine day to
you,
you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
But you do need more tankards or cups out front here, though. You do have some back here you can get to, so it's not bad.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the
It's a little dicey.
Anyway, what do you need?
Your ceiling's decently high, but not quite as high as some of the other taverns. But yeah, and it also has living spaces too, so there's plenty going on here. And I think you have a bard. I think this guy's entertainment here. If I'm remembering correctly,
the guards in this city are all lazy and undisciplined.
It seems like you have
things need
business.
to change.
And nice place, nonetheless. It stands out certainly amongst most of the places. There's more stores. There's a lot of nice stores around here. The aesthetics to them. You also have an outside market. Plenty of homes for people to live in. The aesthetic, once again, looks very nice. You got a temple. You got a learning place.
Need a blade?
You got a hall that is meant for a morgue as well as kind of a cemetery its own. Still got Talos out here, which I don't know how people are going to feel about that, being that I think this is more siding with the Imperials than the Stormcloaks. But that, I think the Jarl is somewhat neutral, but still siding more so with the Imperials. Oh, got a message. And if I'm remembering correctly, the Jarl's place, yes, look at this place. This place is nice and big, spacious. It's, wow, this is just quite the place, both from the outside and the inside. And if I know properly, the Jarl
what is it that
quite
you
a
need?
nice person. Hello?
If it's the war you're referring to, I'm on the side of Whiterun. No doubt General Tullius and his friends in the Empire will tell you that I owe them my loyalty. And perhaps I do. Ulfric Stormcloak would say that I owe my allegiance to the Nord people as they fight for Skyrim's independence.
Ah, yes, Captain
This is
Hello.
also true. The day might come when I am forced to draw my sword for one
So
side.
it seems he's for him,
other.
but he is kind of
But
loyal
that
to the
day
Imperials.
has not come
So I'm
yet.
guessing he is not racist, which is a good thing.
Now, if
and
you
he is
don't
a very
mind,
nice
I've got a
leader,
city to keep.
it seems. So, okay, everybody's sitting down. You got your own court wizard. That's good. I think the other place did too. Yeah, it's very spacious, very nice. I don't know if you should have raw meats just kind of sitting out once again. Like a lot of places seem to have raw meats, but I guess you're just doing it because decoration purposes. We should check the prison. Where is it? Is this it? Yes, dungeon. The Jarl also has his own nice quarters. And he's got family too. He's a family man, more so than most. Okay. Is that a prison cell? What did you just come out of? How's life? It is okay. I just picked up some things I needed. I got a new headset. It is a wireless headset, and it should last me a long time. Okay, this looks pretty good.
If you
the
need
setup
potions,
here.
you should try Arcadia's
Doesn't seem like
cauldron.
the guard gets too close to the prison cells. There's plenty of spacious prison cells. I like the cot that's off of the floor. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, there's a little escape tunnels as well. You got another sitting area for the guards. Okay. And you also got a barracks. Okay, you might want to clean that up. I don't think that's very healthy environment, and it looks recent too, compared to another place that has a skeleton. But you got your escape is down through there, so you can pick the lock through there or whatever, and then or through the door and go this way. So multiple different directions you can take.
People say Skyrim is one of the most dangerous places in Tamriel.
Yeah, got a little underground
I
area.
think they're
It's
wrong.
not necessarily safe for you guys. It's not a good thing, but it works. Just like Todd Howard, it just works. All right. Seems we'll have it guarded too. It is well guarded. Other than escaping through the tunnels, which most of the guards sometimes are oblivious to that. I love the aesthetic of this city, though. It's very nice. I'm going to rank the city itself.
Need supplies? See Bellathor at the store.
I'm going to rate it a 8.8. This is the highest rated city so far. It is just very nice. And then tavern-wise, there are plenty that you could count as taverns. The main tavern itself is good, though. I will give that a...
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
7. No. 6.4. It is leaving out raw meat as well as the other than the living space, which is good. There could be more cups convenient to the person at the front counter. But there seems to be most of the stores can function kind of in the same way the tavern does, so that's a good thing. You could, and business seems to be good for them too. There's plenty of houses. There's actually a house open for anybody, which
I ain't
guessing
done
it's
nothing.
open for me. I haven't bought it yet, so I don't have a key. Oh, you do have homeless people living here, I'm guessing. Hello.
What? What are you looking at?
Okay, yeah, I'm
Sure,
guessing
whatever.
that some of the people living here are homeless. You got plenty of farmlands as well as a meadery outside of the city itself, and a really good blacksmith. So, you also got your own guard tower, guard barracks, separated from the rest. So, there's multiple places for guards to be, both the dungeon and the guard barracks. All right. I think I'm done raiding this place. So we just got Riften, Solitude, and Markarth. Let's do Riften. And I might be biased with Riften, but we will see. Because I don't think Riften has farmlands. Well, actually, I think it does have one or two outside of the place. Does it have a mine system? Whiterun didn't. Alright. I'm gonna say this is one of my favorite cities in the game. Like, Riften's got some of my favorite characters. It's one of my favorite looking towns, aesthetic-wise. Kinda reminds me of like a
Perhaps it's because of my North blood, but there's
run by a
something
Thieves
about it
Guild
that makes
version
me feel
of
alive.
Italy, where it's got like you got little boats you can row through the riverside, though there's bridges crossing into little homes down there. There are a lot of
Divines bless you.
Here, though.
May
like
the ground
guy.
you walk quake as you pass.
And there's a lady here. And I know that Medesi, even though he runs
Ours is to smile at your passing,
a lot
friend.
nicer, and I've seen him go into Helga's tavern or whatever, that he lives in this underground area that's for most of the homeless, where most of the homeless people live. So I'm guessing his living environment's not as good still, and he might be potentially homeless, but still at
Sure,
least
sure.
has
I'm a
more
dirty
business
beggar.
than these guys.
Why would you want to even speak to me?
But I love this little court area nonetheless.
It's so good to
You
see
could
a
argue that
chance.
the Thieves Guild running the place, this big like version of the mafia. You also got an orphanage that, unless you get rid of a certain individual on here, does not let you take or adopt anybody otherwise, so that's not good. You gotta
I used to be an adventurer like you.
The itself. Oh, what the hell? Why did the guard come out with his sword? What was that all about? Okay, I'm almost standing in the fire. By the way, I have a bunch of followers, so don't mind them.
Did we have an appointment?
No. It was a delivery? I can't remember.
Her memory's bad. So we got a court wizard. She's got her own little setup here, little store. It's nicely organized, it seems. Got her own bed.
What do you need, my friend?
And a nice aesthetic here too. I like this aesthetic, though I think Whiterun's aesthetic is better.
As Jarl Leila's housekeeper,
chamber.
I would ask that you maintain a respectful distance from her at all times.
People, shut up, please. I want
Welcome
check
to
with the Jarl
Riften, traveler.
himself.
I hope the road fared well for you.
Okay.
We're all eager to see them brought to justice. Maven Blackbriar has assured me that they're being dealt with appropriately.
Oh, it's a Blackbriar.
As one of our city's most influential citizens, she's
here.
taken it upon herself to oversee their incarceration. Sadly, they're proving elusive,
So you
but
got
I have
underground
confidence that
mafia.
Maven won't give up until this city has been rid of them all.
Okay.
Good journey to you.
You seem nice, though.
What do you need?
I say, Jarl, and I think you're sided with the Stormcloaks.
If it's a bed you
potentially?
need, talk to Kirava in the Bee and Bar. She'll set you right.
Okay. Got a very nice bedroom. I like the setting.
It'd be a
of
lot
the place.
warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Yeah, definitely Stormcloak.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to
I
Windhelm.
think this place has my
Ulfric
favorite
Stormcloak wants
prison
to see
too.
them.
It's because it's the coolest prison.
I really miss traveling like this.
But I'll get to it in a sec.
Has always filled my heart with
Okay, this is the Jarl's chamber. Who was that bed over here?
Staying
then?
safe, I hope.
Awful nice bed. Sounds like a Jarl bed to me.
Talos guide you.
Let's go to the barracks, though. I think this is one of my favorite barracks area. Oh. Oh, this is a nice place, though. Is this for the guards? Oh, you got diverse guards. You got female and male. Plenty of beds.
Damn faithless Imperials.
For some reason, Morthal and Valkyries only had male guards. I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this round that can explain in due time. All I know. Okay, I'll stop. Sorry, I can't help it when that happens. Got plenty of beds. God damn, they got beds. Got beds for everything. They got their own temple here. You can. This is the only city apparently that you can get married in. So that's kind of weird. I got a little courtyard for training. Okay. What is this? Okay, that's just back to the barracks. I'm guessing that's downstairs area. Oh, people are just sitting around eating. You are not sitting on something, sir. You are just floating and your feet are clipping through the floor.
Helgen, destroyed by a dragon. Hard to
But
believe,
it's nice to
isn't
see you boys just kind of sitting at the table. You should be sitting on this side, so there's plenty of room. You're not glitching out. But yeah, nice so far. Hello.
What is it, Orgonian?
You're that one from the
Prefer
college.
to be as my
Heard
race.
about you.
My name, you jerk. And also, another thing you gotta realize is at least they have some of the other races that live in this city have their own.
Hey, you're not supposed to be down here. What are you doing
I
down
guess
here?
you have to talk. So they do have a security guard that keeps you from going
Oh, my mistake then. Sorry, you can go on ahead.
So I focused mostly in Magicka and health. Let's do some standard this time, and I'll figure out what to do with that stuff later. So this is one of my favorite prisons in the game. So we got a nice little area here. Got some reading and drinks. Nice little fireplace. I got another room. Nice. Got plenty of spacious rooms and such. Got downstairs. I'll get to that in a sec. So here's the weird thing. So you do have a good majority of beds are off the ground, and there's plenty of aesthetics, though it's kind of messy in there, unless that lady knocked over that wine. You got your piss buckets, crap buckets and such. But then you come over to this place, and why does this guy have such a nice room? It's like he's Al Capone or something. What's going on here?
I'm warning you, back off!
But you're not supposed to be here.
Oh.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people.
Because
what
my
say you in
freaking
your defense?
companion opened one of the doors? I didn't do that. God damn it. Might as well take me
I
to
guess
tail
you're
then.
smarter than you look.
So we can see it from the inside, so...
What do you make of that?
Thanks, by the way, for breaking the prison, Carjo, you jerk. Anyways, we're getting out of here. So there is an escape. We're getting out of here. Alright. This is a cool little escape. Yeah. You got some poison down here. Looks like I might fight the fight up there. Oh, it's actually trying to come down here. Things are getting a little out of hand. It's kind of messy. Take here. Oh, crap. There we go. Good. Perfect. Take off. See ya. So the evidence chest isn't there. Punch. Combat going on down there. That's always nice. Alright. We have to check the tavern still. We haven't done that. Okay, can everybody, like, move aside? Everybody move aside. Move aside. Alright, so what do we got? That up. Some healing potion. Alright. And our escape route, I believe, ends out. There's also a docking area. I forgot about that. There's plenty of dock workers. And a good fishing spot. So they do have more food-related like locations for gathering food. And plenty of employed people, but also plenty of homeless people too. Or unemployed. Alright, we're going back in. Let's get my stuff back. I'm going to use the full axe. Put on the minor health ring. Whoops. I meant to put that on, not take it off. Out of my inventory. There. Alright guys, we're going back in. Oh, why aren't you mad at me?
Wait, I know you.
Oh. You know you don't. I guess the guards kind of forgot who I was. Yeah, I think the Tavern's also my favorite tavern in the game too, so I might be biased there too. We will see. Once again. But so far, there's a reason why this place is so cool. Got plenty of houses. I love the aesthetic. Got plenty of stores. They're very memorable stores too. With very memorable characters. Doesn't look like they're open right now.
I've been looking for you.
Oh,
got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Yes. Just get it to me and get the
Let's see here. I've got a letter and a lot of gold. Something about it being your, inheritance.
Died.
Oh, and sorry for your loss. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
You're a jerk. And it's like got mixed people of nice and rude individuals here living here, but whatever. Let's see, letter of inheritance. There it is. Who died? Red shade. Why did he die?
Please, I need but a septum.
He's the guy that the Thieves Guild have you throw in prison. He's dead. Great. He must have attacked the guards too, while my companions were fighting. So, and gotten himself killed. That's wonderful. Alright.
Welcome to the Bee
business
and Bar
looks
below.
booming here.
If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know.
People seem to be nice here, except for you.
I don't have any business with you,
Yeah,
so get out of my face.
Is there something I can do for you?
But the owners themselves seem to be
got the
nice.
coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
Okay, that was kind of half and half on how nice or rude.
Yeah, what do you want? If this is
But
about
it
the
seems like
meadery,
you got
we can
booming
talk later.
business, and it's a nice little tavern, nice and spacious.
All right, I'll entertain you a bit more. Go on.
And your owners are pretty nice.
Sorry, I'm
also, you have
afraid I
Argonians
can't help
who
you
own
much
their
right
own big tavern here.
Currently
You got a downstairs area. Okay, it is a little messy. You might want to clean up the apples. I will give you that. You got plenty of food storage, and otherwise it's organized. Okay, that's knocked over. Yeah. Just clean up the apples, and you got yourself a nice business here. Oh, hi. I'm kind of stuck on this goblin. Can you please? Yes, thank you.
If your allegiance
You got
lies with the
Argonians who
Empire,
own their own
we
business.
haven't
Most
much to
places would
discuss.
just make them dock workers or slaves. Or not let them live in the town at all. So I will say, very diverse, accepting town. Though it's run by the equivalent of a mafia. Being that of the Thieves Guild. You got plenty of bedrooms here too. Okay, that one's locked. But yeah, you got plenty of bedrooms and living spaces. Probably more than most, actually. Most taverns. Or similar. Oh, great, he just opened that door. Stop opening stuff. Oh, it is a bedroom. I don't know if that's... That looks like the owner's bedroom, though, because I can see their business ledger is on a table, and they got a lockbox. So that's clearly the owner's place. Do they live together? It looks like it's just a solo bed, though. Yeah. But it sounds like they want to get married, the two owners of this place. But yeah, you got
I don't have any
interesting
business with you,
characters.
so get out of my face.
Okay, you're a downside.
What are you doing that for?
One of the owners of the...
What is it with you and all these questions?
I'm sorry for kicking over you.
Very well. Ask away.
Okay.
The walls have ears, and you're being tested, lad. We'll talk in the Ragged Flagon.
Okay, so I
Come
think they
back
have
when you
their
grow a
own
backbone.
bar as well as
I
somebody
presume
who
you're
can
bothering
change
me
your
for a good
face
reason.
that lives down there. So they got kind of a business going on down there. And of course, I guess you could call it another like place of knowledge in a way. Kind of like how the companions in the College Winterhold are like a place of learning, but it's like a different type of place of learning, and it's once again comparable to a mafia. Oh, great, the
You
Dawn
there.
Guard.
The Dawn Guard is looking
Wonderful.
for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say?
Killing vampires, where do I sign up?
Ha! Isran's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften. He'll decide if you're Dawn Guard material.
Anyways, yeah, this is my favorite town or city in general. There are definitely downsides to it. I absolutely love this place, but because it has its own version of a mafia, the orphanage, unless Grail the Kind or whatever the hell her name is dead, you can't adopt anybody, so that's not good for business. And there are homeless people and such, so those are downsides. I'm still giving it a 9 out of 10. I'm sorry, my bias got the better of me.
What
But I
in the
think it's
name
not
of
just
alleviating
bias.
are
I
you
think
all?
there's genuinely really good things about this from what the positives I've already said. It's just a really cool place with memorable characters. It's not racist. Got diverse guards. You got plenty of spacious, like the best jail. Speaking of the prison, I'm gonna have to give their jail a 9.5 out of 10. This is freaking awesome. Though I do think the bias towards certain people being treated like Al Capone, having their own nice little setup, is kind of ridiculous, but whatever. And plenty of like spacious homes and such here. There's even a home opening for people. And it's the only place that's got a temple where you can actually get married, which is honestly weird, but whatever.
Wait, I know you.
Tavern is fantastic. I have to give that I'm going to give it an 8.9, but it is one of my favorite taverns, and it's one of the only taverns run by Argonians. And Argonians are fun. And you got your own docks. You got, I think, a couple of farmlands outside. Excuse me. Yeah, there's one. There's some docks. There's another farm. And of course your form of travel, the stables. Alright, I think we're set here. And the businesses are pretty memorable and booming. You boomers? No, just kidding. Next we will do Solitude, and then Markarth will be last. So Solitude, let me just check something quick. So I think they have a sawmill, they have a farm, as well as a form of travel. They got a warehouse along with the dock. So they got... don't know if they have boat travel though. They're also the only city that takes in the Emperor and is run by the Empire themselves. The Imperials. Let's go here. I think I also like this city. I would have to rank like what cities I like best. I think Riften is my favorite. Then I might be a little biased towards Markarth as well, because that's my second favorite. Whiterun's my third, and Solitude's my fourth. The rest of them are mediocre because they feel more like the typical villages like you see with Riverwood and such. Alright. I like the castle aesthetic of the place.
Strong woman.
Very medieval.
She's the one
design.
who instructed me on my sword.
And I know there's plenty of homes.
Being old's not so bad.
And living spaces, and probably one of the best.
My working days are done.
One in Markarth, if I'm remembering correctly. Seems like this guy might be
Spare some gold for a veteran?
Yep, this guy's homeless. Okay, he's a veteran too. You're with me, so you...
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Let's make it daytime. Why does it have to be night? I want these businesses booming, bruh. A little bit more time needs to pass.
So something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Shut up. Oh, I remember this place. So you got plenty of like. We're gonna go into.
I've seen enough death to last.
I know one of the owners of one of these stores is very rude. They also have a Bard's College, which is great. Oh, hello.
If you're looking for potions, you should talk to my aunt,
You
Angeline
look new.
Moreau.
I'm new too. I think we could be friends. It would be best if we spoke little until you've completed your task.
It's so good to see you again.
Okay, so we got business here. It's other than the scariest.
You look like an adventurous one. I bet we're kindred spirits, you and I.
Not spacious though, with all of the people in here in the way. Please move. We got a book on the ground, by the way. I don't know if we.
You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Okay. Got a living space back there. Why is there so much space behind this cabinet? But, okay.
Yes?
Not much going on back here. it seems like you're organized well enough. Looks like you're mostly
What
about
do you need, handsome?
potions and crafting materials. Got a living spaces back here.
If you're
Looks
looking
like you
for
live here.
opportunities to make some coin, well, I'm your man.
Okay. Got downstairs. More supplies. Okay. Oh, I guess you live here too, and you're like keeping watch. Making sure I don't take anything. And you got... Oh, I'm having trouble trying to go upstairs. Once again, I like the aesthetic. Nice doors and everything. Nice big room with double beds. I'm guessing that's the owner's. Got some rooms. I guess Jari lives in one of these rooms. Okay. Wait, there's only one room with a bed though up here, other than the double bedroom. Okay, that's... I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. It seems like this is just mostly meant to be a store, but if you wanted it to have a living space, then it's kind of lackluster there. I think this place is where the rude individuals are at work. Seems like most of your stores have not only a living space, but are decently designed, though they aren't spacious, very spacious. Oh, you have a kid.
I thought adventurers were supposed to look tough.
Hello?
Viren said you got here just before the execution. Must have been a lovely first sight.
Thank you, yes.
I
Come
bet
back
my
to bits
papa
and pieces
could beat you
anytime.
Other than knock down
I've really missed traveling like this. Walking the breadth of Skyrim has always filled my heart with excitement.
Are you another ingredient?
I get to help Mother with the shop. I used to help Papa too, so I tried to use the forge.
Variety in shopping. Oh, you got a nice display case. Once again, another living area. Got it downstairs. I'm gonna guess that it's similar to the other one. Yeah. More food storage. You got a chest here. What's in it? Okay. Huh. It's actually a little lackluster compared to the other place. See your bedroom setup. So you got a kid living here. Oh, you got a little sitting area up here. Only 2 rooms though, but I'm guessing it's just for your home. I think that's a kid's bedroom. It looks like a kid's bedroom. And oh no, they both look like bedrooms for either kid or adult. So I'm guessing you and your son or whomever that is lives here. So yeah.
Hi there.
Decent impressions so far. Decorations I see too. I saw mounted animals' heads on your wall. Okay. Oh, this definitely has to be the place we have.
Spare some gold for a veteran?
Yeah, this might be the place I was thinking of, the rude high elf owner. Yep.
Oh,
Hello?
let me just drop everything to help you. I don't mind, really.
Sarcastic one as well. Alright. Got a nice little cooking area here. Let's check your account. Oh. Okay, you're coming away from your counter. Feels disorganized somehow. Clothing shop, I'm guessing. Okay, you're very lackluster in your design aesthetic out here, but got a nice little kitchen area or whatever that is. Check the downstairs. Oh, this is actually smaller and less space and storage area. That's kind of weak. It's not as roomy up here, but there is sitting area as well as storage. Just got something knocked over on the floor. Let me just... Yeah, there we go. Take that. Okay, you got a double bedroom. I think that's your room. Another bedroom. Got any other individuals? This is spacious. This is nice. Obviously organized and everything. Okay. Though I wouldn't have a cabinet behind the door,
with my father on
because if somebody was like standing right here getting their clothes out of it, they would get hit by the door as if Leslie Nielsen was coming through. Instead of fucking him hitting the president's wife. Anyways, yeah, you're rude. I do like the aesthetic in here. This is nice, but yeah, I have some problems with the place. Lackluster storage area, and you got a kind of a weird, like organization.
Disrespect the
stuff.
law, you disrespect me.
It's hard to explain.
Good evening. I'm Pantia Atia, the master vocalist.
You got a well here for water, as well as you got a
fresh fish. Fresh
Keep
fish.
the cold at bay with our spiced wine.
Outside market too. Seems like the people here are nice. Hello.
I've got some salmon to sell.
Okay.
As High Priest of the Eight Divines, I bid you welcome.
You got a place for, you got a temple, I'm guessing.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like
that works as kind of a catacomb slash mortar. Looks like you got plenty of guards. I think there's a guard. Yeah, actually, I'll check that out when I get to
What's the hurry?
Okay, there's some rather rude people I think are going to pass. Kids just playing around. Oh, you do have some food, like some farming going on here. Interesting. I think you have an executioner that lives here too. Okay, plenty of houses once again. Oh, you've got a cemetery. Plenty of houses. There's actually a house right there that's open to anybody. Probably me. Nice aesthetic. Nice palace. I'm guessing that's the Jarl's. Of course it is, because I already know this game. Okay. You got a bar.
You can set off that junk
so
at
there's a
bits
place
and
of
pieces.
learning. So that's good. Though I hear it's kind of underwhelming. But still, a place of learning is better than nothing. Especially of instruments. Say somebody wants to learn the guitar, or in this case, whatever the lute. Yeah. Arts college. So it's good you have a place of learning. You got a nice plant life out here too.
Off the coast a ways to the east, you'll find the wreck of the Brinehammer. Never know what treasures may still be aboard.
I love your palace. Very nice. Very nice aesthetic once again. Alright, the Blue Palace. It certainly is blue, at least the rooftops. Alright. Oh, this is a very nice looking place. So I'm guessing there's... Okay, it's a wing
When I was
that
young,
I'm not allowed into.
I journeyed with my father on
Just
hunting
tidying up.
expeditions.
Oh, we got a little shop area. Let's see how organized you are.
Jarls come and Jarls go. But a good cook stays for a lifetime.
You got some
and I'm a very, very good cook.
Hopefully you'll use that. But it's a nice little organized working space for you. It's good to know you have a chef. Got what I guess is a servant's quarters? Or workers would be the, hopefully the better description. I'm calling them servants. That would suck otherwise. Get out of my way. Freaking pissing me off over here. What's this? Oh, nice bedroom. Very nice bedroom. Multiple double beds. Downstairs. Okay, it's like a seating area and a bed area. I guess for more quarters for more. Hopefully not servants. Okay. It's nice. It's at least nice looking. Let's go upstairs. Got nice little seating areas out here. Another bedroom. It's a nice one too. Very organized and decorative, I will say. Another bedroom. Bedrooms are very nice and organized. We got plenty of books too, so knowledgeable individuals around here. Okay. This is a nice big door. I'm guessing this is the Jarl's then. It looks like a Jarl's place. Very spacious, very nice, very organized. Wow. Probably the somewhat more. Oh yeah, it's definitely the.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward.
Okay, you seem nice as a Jarl. I'm guessing you're more imperial, since this is an imperial city. Well, you got a core mage, which is possible.
Do you have business with the court?
The eyes.
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
Okay. You're a little impatient. Don't know if I would call you rude, though being a vampire, you're probably shouldn't be here.
Watch your feet. We just clean there.
Because you're scary, probably. Do not nice things to people while they sleep. Who knows? But it's a very nice place. Very nice.
It's a fine day with you around.
Oh, you're very nice. Probably a little too nice. Is this another court wizard? Who are you?
Sibyl Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human.
Wizards? Interesting. Don't know what to think about that. Just doubles the better, though. Either double the magic.
Can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys.
Nice courtyard here, by the way. Alright. So, we just got the tavern and the guard's place. There's also Castle Dower, but we don't necessarily need to check that out.
Unless we have specific business,
and other
I'm not
guards
interested.
Are. Oh, look at all the guards coming through. Jeez, that is a lot of guards. They're in single file, so they're very orderly here. Hello?
Heard about you and your honey words.
What's this? A little seating area here. Got a training area. Archery. Got some guy that's the cap. We got the captain out here. Plenty of guards out here too. Jeez. A lot of guards.
The Emperor's cousin, Vittoria Vici, is getting married soon. The reception will be public. Anyone in Solitude can attend.
Oh. So you can hold weddings for other people, but you can't hold weddings for me. Freaking Riften can.
So, you can cast a few spells. Am I supposed to be impressed?
Oh wow, you're kind of rude though. We got a blacksmith. Perfect. So both inside and outside. Blacksmith. Are you nice, by the way? Are you a nice individual?
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. But what can I help you with?
Oh, you're nice. Yeah.
Return anytime you need arms or armor.
You kind of got some cabbage sitting on the ground. Clean that up for you. Okay. I don't know what this area is. I guess it's for supplies. Wait. Oh. Ah, it's a store. Let's check this place out. I'm guessing it's similar to a lot of the other places. Oh, it's got a little fire pit, though. I guess it's kind of going up into that thing, but not necessarily. So it might be a safety hazard. Hello. Are you nice?
Hello, and welcome, my friend. How may I help you on this fine day?
Oh, you're nice. You got a nice organization. Jerkeethus, what are you doing? You don't work here. You got nice organization. Oh, you got crossbows here. Interesting. Okay, you just pushed command, Jerkeethus, and now you're working here, I guess now. Looks like your business has been taken over. I'm sorry, sir.
True. I may look the part of dashing swordsman, but I prefer the art of wit to that of warfare.
That's weird. Is there a reason for that? Oh, more crossbows. Oh, I like your organization. Some empty shelves, though, but still organized fairly well. Oh, that's why it looks empty. You got arrows stored there. And over there. Okay. This is a cool little shop.
I
I love
got
the
a
cold
living
air.
space.
It's exhilarating. Perhaps it's because of my North blood, but there's
nice.
something
I like
about
it.
it that makes me feel
Excuse me,
alive.
Sir. Get out of the way, please. Thank you. Alright. You do not have a downstairs. So I'm guessing storage is off table. Ooh, this is
Perhaps I'll be seeing more of you.
It is the only bedroom, I guess. Got your ledger just kind of out here in the open. Don't know if you want that. Open like that. Okay, so you're lacking in a storage area downstairs. But it is very spacious, and I'm sure you can store stuff up here. Which would be most convenient to your customers. Now, where's the dungeon? I can't remember where the dungeon is. This blacksmith. Like that you can go into. Is the prison part of the castle tower? Or is it somewhere else? Is this it? That's the Emperor's Tower. Okay, interesting. Prison must be in Castle Tower then.
Someday soon we will all see battle. What do you do here today?
We just got the tavern and the prison. From what I hear, the prison looks kind of like a gulag. I like Call of Duty. This is a nice, spacious area, though. A lot of spacious.
The Winking Skeeter's got warm beds and cold
some important individuals
Looks like
here.
you could use both.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try.
There we go. Seems they're discussing plans. That is good, I guess, for them. They have picked a side with the Imperials, mostly. Alright, you guys need to really move out of the way.
Yes,
I should
Dargonian.
have taken all of you with me. Alright, you got some guards. Let's check the prison itself. I got a little sitting, like, dining area for your guards. Though the door being closed, they might not see if the person walks out of here. Torture room, that's kind of terrifying. Like, you missed that when he was doing his video. Okay. I don't know what this room's purpose is. You got the way to the downstairs over here. Okay, for armaments, as well as the evidence chest. That's probably not a good thing, because then you're just kind of, if somebody escapes, they could just kind of pick up a weapon and get out. They could just purely escape
I'd be a lot
that way.
warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
You should have seen me.
I think the guards have a cycle
I was fearless
in
and
which they
took too
walk
many risks.
through here.
But that's what it was all about.
So I'm guessing this is a pretty difficult prison to escape from. I haven't seen any prison cells yet, though. So I guess only the gulag part feeling is downstairs instead of upstairs.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered
You've
the
got a
High
guard
King
here.
with his voice, shouting
Right,
him
here we
apart.
go. You got a prisoner in here too. See, there. Oh, you got two. Wait, no, how'd you get in there? Got a sitting area. Got candles. The bed is raised off the ground. Some storage stuff. Probably piss bucket in the corner there. Oh, that bed's not very good though. Got a sitting area though. It's nice. Okay, so some mixture beds again down here as well. Ooh, most of the beds are
Proudspire Manor. Now there's a fine home.
Yeah,
Up for sale, too.
There's good furniture.
If you're interested,
Beds
talk
aren't
to the
worried
steward
about
in the keep.
most the cells, that is. So the beds are very trash. Yeah, okay, I guess
I'd be a
that's
lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
well guarded, but not good sleeping space for the prisoners, and you got plenty of rooms for other purposes. But whether it be for the guards, or for torture purposes, or whatever. Though you have weapons and armor out, so the prisoner could literally escape and be able to take on most of the guards' dangerous tools their own, just lying around. So, kind of a safety hazard in case there's an escape. And I believe, if I remember correctly, you have in the prison cell to the player, there's a breakable wall in their room, which is a one-time escape route. So, not very strong structurally. And I was worried about this part. Get out of my freaking way! Huh? Get the frick out of my way, everybody. Thank you. Anyways.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
Getting the same lines.
He'd be in...
Alright, city.
Can't wait to gut one of those rebels.
What did I give Riften? Whatever.
Stay out of trouble.
I'm gonna give Solitude a 9.2. I do like the city itself. There's a lot of positives to it when you get down to it. Also, they're not racist. Always a plus. Yeah, I really like the city. Their prison has flaws, but it is still a well-organized, legit prison, and I'm going to give it a nice, solid 8.
You can sell off that junk at bits and pieces.
Now, the last place is the Tavern, and I do like this tavern as well. Winking Skeever. It is a very memorable name. It is a memorable tavern with memorable characters.
Seems there's always more to be done.
Our hero
Ours is to smile at your passing.
That guy's nice.
I tell you the
Divines bless you. May the
If
ground
you need a good
walk
rumor
quake
or
as you
two,
pass.
I think I can oblige.
Hello.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Well, as it turns out, I had a pet skeever when I was a boy, and he used to wink.
Okay.
They were smaller back then.
Okay.
Remember the winking skeever next time you're footsore.
For the darkness has
Okay.
passed,
Oh, you got.
and the
Oh,
legend
it's
yet
kind of messy
grows.
back here, though. Okay, that's not good. Got plenty of storage space, though. Sleeping out raw meat once again. Not good.
Traders, civil wars,
Plenty of
dragons. Huh.
Nice.
Those troubles don't cross my doorway. So sit, relax.
Plenty of tables and sitting spaces. Looks like your business is booming. You got a bard that isn't driving away business like a certain place earlier. You got something keeping the smoke from filling up the room, and it's going up out through like a chimney, sorta. That's very spacious and nice. You got plenty of rooms, it looks like. Let's check the upstairs first. Right. Very nice and spacious up here. Some rooms. Very nicely organized. Double bed. It's probably for the person living here. I don't know if you would want to leave your business ledger out though. Alright. Storage area. Nice little storage area for your wine. I know you have plenty upstairs. You got some nice big kegs for more. It's very nicely organized down here compared to upstairs.
This one's a favorite of mine.
Some of the tankers
A legend
being
we all
knocked
know
over.
and love.
But at least they're convenient
Our hero claims a warrior's
Seems like
heart.
you got plenty going on here.
I tell you,
I'm gonna
the
give...
dragon boy.
I love the B&B though, but this is a very nicely organized place. I will say the B&B though is aesthetically not as pleasing as that place. So I'm gonna give the... I don't remember what I gave the Riften one, but I'm gonna give this one a... I'll give it a 9.2. It was pretty good. Pretty good tavern. Yeah, Solitude's doing pretty good so far. I'm very impressed. I feel like it has strengths and weaknesses opposite of that of like Riften and even what I'm about to get to, Markarth, which Markarth has its own farmland, though not much, it's mostly just one. You got a stables area, and you've got mining with plenty of homes of their own. It's also just a vast dwarven city. So let's see Markarth. So we got the jail, the tavern, the stores, the Jarl's place, all check out. And the people there, and how businesses are booming. I did not mean to take that out, sorry.
You're closing this stall, and that's final.
You want to give up now, out of fear? Is that what we're going to teach our daughter?
A man like me makes a
Why
lot
are you
of
and
sense.
Papa fighting?
We're always trying to cheat.
We're not fighting, we're just...
Clothing.
Why don't I get you something to eat?
Looks like they're
Mama and Papa
closing
will
down
talk.
the markets outside, so that's not good. Very, very beautiful aesthetic. I love the dwarven city look. It's like one of the most beautiful looking cities. Though it can get a little confusing. There's also underground here. There's like a area for homeless individuals, so there are a lot of employed characters as well as employed characters. They also have one of the meanest dungeons, which is a mine, so they do get resources while also not having beds and mostly being a working environment. But you've got people there that you can actually interact with. So I would probably I don't see the blacksmith right now. A little blacksmith would be a nice walk. I'm guessing there's plenty of homes otherwise. It's got guards barrack. I think it's got some temple too. Oh, these guards, God.
I know
one
a
for
lot
the
of
college.
Brother rules.
Guard.
Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
What have
Damn
safety
Stormcloak
railings?
rebels.
It's kind of safety hazard. Yeah, otherwise, really cool city. Temple of the Bella, okay. There's a little bit of railings here. That's nice. There needs to be more railings. Okay. What's a mixed bag in that department? Excuse me. Alright. The shrimp talos. I'm missing more. No, they're not Stormcloak, are they? They just got a shrimp talos. But, I know they have Thalmir here. More Imperial, sided. Got a treasury house. Oh, it's kind of like a bank. So they have a bank. I don't think any other city has that. That's interesting. Okay. Some houses. I believe there's an open house for you.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of
Plenty
meat.
of guards, it looks like. I'm already gonna rank Sidna Mine, so it doesn't really have a sleeping area, but there's plenty of characters there, and there's work to keep busy. So, as well as its own interesting quest, but I will say the escape route is mostly limited to just aid, because the outside, the escape door at the end is sadly needs a key.
Let me guess. You need a drink. It's the Silver Blood Inn you're looking for.
Okay. I think some of the businesses here, like...
People say Skyrim is...
Most of the businesses are... They got a unique aesthetic thanks to the Dwarven...
Did you hear all that noise outside?
Kind of like the Imperial
It's just the
Guards
market
aesthetic.
rabble. We should get back to work.
And very roomy.
You there, if you're here to trade, step up to the counter.
Okay. Kind of a nice place. I think it's a mixture of nice and rude people, too. I know that some of the Silverbloods are here.
You're not supposed to be here.
Wait, what? I just came in and she said she...
I'm not going to warn you again.
Okay,
Get
fine.
out before I...
God. Never mind. I just suddenly changed being the rudest people. You change the time of day. What the hell? Talk about Faced individuals in there, that's for sure. They go from being nice people to being rude as hell.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms. This is the Silverblood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself.
Okay, you're kind of rude.
I love
Let's look at this place.
Ale is cheaper than blood in Mark.
Good to see you. At least you know how to treat someone properly.
Okay, though that worker doesn't seem to think this place is
It's a fine day with you around.
Okay, you got a hooker. I mean a
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some beef.
Don't know if stone beds are very comfortable. Once again, I like the aesthetic, but those beds don't seem very practical or fun to lay on. I mean, you got plenty of rooms, but other than the aesthetic,
There's no shipments coming in, so I do nothing. Just drink.
Our hero claims a warrior's heart.
Unlike my husband Clepper, I watch after our guests.
What was that you said, venomous wife of mine?
With a voice wielding
Nothing, you pig-headed oaf.
okay, people are definitely rude.
What do you need, handsome?
The dragonborn
don't
comes.
need people hitting on me either.
It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, beware, the dragonborn comes.
Crap.
For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows.
I'm guessing this
You'll
is
know,
this room.
you'll
Also,
know the
that was sad, but
dragonborn
once
comes.
again, that doesn't look very comfortable. Fireplace. I like the aesthetic, but not very clean. Got a fireplace. Does that even go through the pipes on top? Oh, I guess it does. Okay.
I'm what you'd call a soldier of fortune.
Over here.
Make me an offer, I just might fight at your side.
You got like stuff knocked over. I'm seeing like coin purse is knocked over too. Try not to get trapped, by the way, by my companions. That's why I'm kind of standing by the doorway. Got 2 beds. Oh, once again, not comfortable looking.
Don't mind the yelling. My parents are always going at each other.
This
Now
is
you
the
just tell me if you need something.
nasty frickin' place on.
Need something?
I gotta give it a 5.2. It's not good for a frickin' city. It's nice aesthetically, but those beds don't look.
Hey, you.
I might
Yeah,
even give it a
you.
4.
Fresh meat for your stomach?
Because that does not seem comfortable, clean, or as
I work silver with my father, and his father before him.
And the prison-wise, did I already rate that? I think the prison's gonna be a 7.3. It's got weak escape, but
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Rift. I'd consider joining up myself.
Doesn't seem like you have very diverse guards going on here. Most of them are dudes. Excuse me. On my way.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
I think there's a court wizard. Court wizard's that way.
When I was young, I journeyed with my father on hunting.
Very nice aesthetic going out once again, though there's a lot of rocks just kind of laying around. The place looks like it's falling apart. We've got 2 court wizards. I'm guessing one is a
I have things to study.
What is it? One's the teacher. Very nice aesthetic. I know you guys have your own catacombs. You got a temple. That's nice. What else? What's over here? I know you got a museum too. That's
Halt.
always great. Oh, hi.
The Dwemer Museum isn't open to anyone without the court wizard's permission.
Okay, so you need to get permission from the court wizard about going into the museum. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's about if that was open, that's great.
The Silverblood family will
like
be
the
heard.
Silverblood family also kind of sounds like their own interpretation of like a
Jarl can refuse to see me all he likes. He can't ignore us forever.
It's almost as bad as the Muse Guild. Not worse. It's like, oh, you got
the Fomor know how to deal with Talos worshippers.
Oh, look, they have diverse guards. Oh, actually, mostly just diverse. Okay, I'll
if you see any signs of Talos worship, it's your obligation
not that you have to be diverse still.
Forsworn have troubled the Reach for too long. I intend to deal with them.
Individuals. Hello, are you nice?
Treat my people fairly, and I will do the same to you.
Okay, that's fair.
If you'll excuse me, I have a city to run.
Okay, you're fair enough.
What is it?
I won't say that you're
Dragons?
nice or anything. I'm just in the middle. You make sense. Oh, you got dogs. Hello. Hey there. Aw. Points for having dogs. Once again, I love the aesthetic. It's fucking awesome. Oh, you got a shop.
Now here's a man I'm glad to see.
Again, don't like those beds. Oh wait, you have. Oh well, you have a more comfortable bed, I should say.
Don't mind the dogs. They get anxious when they haven't had dinner.
Okay, I don't know about this COTS thing though. That kind of feels like that was made for people who you're probably treating as slaves or servants. That's not comfortable, but at least it's not stone beds. Somehow stone beds to me sounds worse. Though you're still kind
the Fomor know how to deal with
stone hard ground. Alright, so let's keep looking around. We've got way over there. Let's check over here first. Oh, you got legit beds again in here. Was this a blacksmith? Hello?
The Empire has always been good to the dwarves, but this war of theirs is none of my concern. May your next fight bring you victory, friend.
Been a lot of work blacksmiths, which means you probably have really good weapons in general that are forged here, because I do know it works well. Pretty good, like, dwarves with their weapon forgery. So, that's pretty cool. You guys probably have some decent weapons.
If you see any signs of Talos worship, it's your obligation to report them to me.
Okay.
You're trespassing here.
Oh.
Better clear out.
Sorry. Is this like a guards barracks or something? What is this? What if I sneak in?
You're trespassing here.
Okay,
better
fine.
Clear out.
I just want to check the place to see if it was nicely organized. What time is it? Oh no, I guess you're just trespassing anyway, so it's morning time. Okay, it looks well guarded too. Well organized. Yeah, pretty cool so far. Silverbloods are probably the weakest part of the city.
Don't think you can barter with me like one of those damn shopkeepers.
And the terrible ass stone beds. I'm guessing the mine with their houses, they have stone beds as well. Hopefully they'll have more legit comfortable beds, but I have a feeling it's stone beds. I think the player home has more normalized comfortable beds. And there are memorable characters here for sure. They got their own game, which I can't say that for most of the cities and Skyrim. Yeah. It's a pretty functional
Let's
city.
see those stormcloaks try to break into this canyon.
Want to cut venison or mutton? Of course you do.
Oh, you do have somebody working out here. Okay. Oh.
Redguard, what can I do for you?
Every piece. You were just considering it. Alright, so let's check that. Actually, let's check that. I already rated. Yeah, I already rated. I haven't rated the city yet. Let's just check the little place down here. I like that you have a docks, by the way, as well as mining work. Yeah, let's check this. The war ends. What is this place like?
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Hello. Oh, yeah, it looks like we got an unemployed homeless people in here. I kind of want to see what one of these homes look like. Oh, there we go.
I've seen enough death to last 3 lifetimes. Yet I know
You don't want to be here. No one wants
What
to.
do you make of that?
Okay, and she's telling me some red sign signals for this place. Let's see if I can lockpick one of these places. Oh, God damn it. I have plenty of lockpicks, but damn. I had so many. Okay. I want to check one of these places. Yeah, this is, yeah, that's not good. It's not a good looking place. I'm guessing this is for homeless, sadly. Or unemployed, I should say. Yeah.
It's so good to see you
This
again.
isn't good. I mean, they do have their own
Warrens
space,
ain't
and
for you.
honestly, it is a lot better
Trust
than
me.
what Riften has. But, and more space, but, that's not necessarily so. They need more proper homes, and they need,
I oversee Marquardt's smelter. Worker gets out of line, I get him back.
it is a video game, but, you know.
Ah, Lindrel holds a fine home.
The city is interesting, has interesting characters, love the aesthetic layout, even though it can get a little, lack of railing and just kind of a little maze-like, not too bad, like a certain other place, excuse me.
Holmes. I said Holmes, you backfire. Give a crippled worker a helping hand.
Okay. It's got mixed people and how, like, rude or nice they are. There's nice people and then there's rude people that live here. I think this is the player's home. That Vindrel hall. What is this too? Just more homes? Yep. Like somebody's there right now. These are letting you go in. I like the waterfalls.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
Alright, we need to have the whole arrow beneath thing, please. Alright, I think I'm gonna give, this is a hard one because this place does have a lot of downsides, sadly. So it is one of my favorite cities, but on a practical side of things, a lot of things don't work out on the positive side for them. From the tavern to even kind of prison jail to just the lack of railings once again. No, yeah, like and just really rude individuals too. The Silverbloods can kind of count another mafia group. I've seen them harass people outside of the city as well. There's like a mine in one of the villages that is being harassed by them, trying to buy it up and steal it from the, or take it from the hands of the people who owned it originally. So, yeah. I'm gonna give this place a 7.8. The city gets a 7.8.
Holmes.
I think that's
I said
the last
Holmes, you backfire.
place
Give a crippled worker.
to talk about and rate. Or rank. Whatever. Rank or rate. Yeah, I think that's everything. I think Riften and Solitude were the two best. I think Whiterun was third. Solitude might have actually edged out Riften a little bit. It would make sense because at least they don't have a equivalent of a mafia group running the city. But you could say there's technically two working together because you got the Blackbriars and the Thieves Guild working together as this like semi-mafia of the city. So yeah, that could be looked at in many different ways. Either a bad thing or whatever. Alright. probably move on to something else. Let's see what time it is. I'll probably move on to my full time. Oh wait, we should probably do Raven Rock. We haven't done Raven Rock. Raven Rock Shootout. I love the aesthetic of Raven Rock. Yeah, let's do Raven Rock real quick. Almost forgot about that place. Gotta go to the bathroom too. So let's kind of hurry this along. I think Raven Rock has its own docking area, so there's a place to fish, as well as for boat travel. I think they kind of have farming goods too. They also have a mine, which currently isn't working unless you help them out. It's both a good and bad thing.
Captain Gjallan does the business around here.
And once again, love the Morrowind aesthetic. Home-wise, let's see. We got the prisons aren't anything special. They're just very simple.
I'm staying out of this.
There's no unique ways of escape.
My father wanted me.
If you're looking for East Empire Company.
But I set my aspirations a bit higher.
Temple.
He never complained. I missed him.
It's a decent amount of houses. Aesthetic is really cool.
Glover Mallory
mayor,
is wonder with the old hammer and
differently from
men in the armor.
At a blacksmith location. The people are kind of mixed here. There's a mixture of nice people and you have an abandoned building as well as a house for people to live in. Right now people are living there, but I believe later in the story they do get, so to say, kicked out later, and it can become your house. But the abandoned house,
Move along.
I guess, is a decent and bad thing because
your visit here would be tolerated as long as you abide by our laws. Otherwise, you'll answer to the Reverend Guard.
Looking for any potions? Ingredients? Alchemical supplies?
Plenty of people out in the markets out here, so many stores. Here's our tavern. The jail, I'm just gonna rate the jail a 5. It's very average, very bland.
As the wife of the second counselor of Ravenrock, it would be my pleasure to help you any way that I can.
Okay. City-wise, I think it's a very cool city. It's just very small, tight, cramped, and yeah, a lot of the places, like if you take, for example, the Wretched Ditch and the Player Home over there,
You can go.
they're very similar in their layout.
I'd say stay inside the bulwark.
So there's not really much difference there, and it feels kind of samey. So probably gonna deduct points for that. But a spacious area up here. Business is clearly booming here, and I think you can make it. Oh, you got some knocked over stuff though too. You might want to clean up though. There's a lot of cobwebs everywhere. That's not good. Though you do have plenty of tankards and stuff convenient to you and organization-wise, but it really needs a good cleaning. That's not a very healthy environment. Good lighting. Good aesthetic once again. I think there's plenty of bedrooms too. There's plenty of bedrooms. Just in general, for other purposes, you got a locker room there. You don't need to check that out. Got kegs for more drinks. Nice little spacious bedroom. This one's smaller though. I don't know how to feel about that. It's kind of a mixed bag. But yeah, you got plenty of seating for the most part. Yeah.
When I was young,
upstairs,
I journeyed with my father on hunting expeditions.
A little fireplace. I'm guessing there's a cooking pot by it. Somebody's cooking right now.
Azura's wisdom to you, friend.
So, I'm guessing maybe you're a chef or something? I don't know. But it looks pretty good. Not my favorite, but still good. And it doesn't look like anybody's homeless either, so nobody's in the boy. I'm gonna give this place a...
I'll give you this warning only once. Stay out of my way, and we'll do just fine.
Want me to get out of his way.
Damn ash.
Oh yeah, the ash is also unhealthy for the environment. It's an ash-filled location, so people might get sick. Health hazard. Oh, here's the captain.
What are you gawking
at,
Outlander?
Okay, that guard's rather rude. Anyways, I'm gonna give this kind of nice Morrowind like vibe to it, but I'm gonna give it a solid. I'm gonna give it a solid 8. I do really like it, but there's some things it needs to work on. So once again, Riften and Solitude come out as the winners. I'm surprised by Solitude, especially because Solitude.
Your visit here would be tolerated.
I love the city, but I don't think it's my favorite city of all. I do want to do something about that in the distance. That's probably not good. Anyways, also there's a volcano in the distance. I don't know how safe that is. But yeah, otherwise, I think that's everything. Finally. Ooh. I'm kind of sweating anyways. It sucks. I brought a bunch of pals with me on my adventure. So we got a lot of what I'm assuming some of people's favorite followers. I think there were more followers. Where'd the other guy go? I have to do this. Okay, where's the... Huh. Where's the orc dude? There's an orc dude with us. Where'd he go? That's weird. Anyways, we can head back to the main land of Skyrim. Now that we're done ranking all the cities and the taverns and the, I mean, I could rank more taverns within the, villages, but most of them are very similar to one another, and there's not a big difference. And when it comes to jails, I don't think there's much going on there either. And there's not much for people who are the equivalent of a mayor or a jarl of the little villages.
Northern Maidens, ship shape, ready to go.
Ours is to smile at your passing.
Great. And that's gotta do it. Let's get my,
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Ah, there he is. There's
something. In the old fort near Rift. Might consider joining up myself.
Got Eric here. Got Mario.
I really miss traveling like this. Walking the breadth of Skyrim has always filled my heart with excitement.
Helgen, destroyed by a dragon. Hard to believe, isn't it?
I don't see, Oh, we also got Carjo. Where did she go? Now she's missing. Oh, no, there you are. She is here as well. So, everyone, the whole gang's here, and I think I am done now. So, I'll see you guys next time. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to your comments below. And I will see you guys on the next episode. Hope you have an awesome and nice day. Stay cool because it is warmer out. And I'll see you on the next video, which will probably be that's more Solstheim. So we'll get back to that sometime. Goodbye for now, and have a awesome day once again.